I'm Dr. Bojack from Atlantic Chiropractic in Stoneham, Mass., your posture doctor. Today, at this clip, we're going to talk about your neurology, your nervous system, your innate intelligence, your chi, your tao, your innate intelligence, your spirit, your life force, whatever synonyms you want to use to describe it. It's your intelligence, it's your life force. Your life force is the most important component of your body. Okay? And that's exactly why nerve cells come first in your development. So the very first thing to develop in your body is the neurology. Because the neurology is the most important thing in your entire machine. It runs everything that happens in your body. Particularly the ebb and flow of cells. Okay? So your neurology is either growing cells or killing cells. It's either making you stronger or it's making you weaker. It's either adding or subtracting. Nervous system controls, right, the creation of new cells and the function of the body when it's time to exchange old cells. So there's this constant ebb and flow, right? New cells, old cells, new cells, old cells, new cells, old cells, right? Which is why in about a 18-month period, we're sitting here in a brand new body because your neurology has adapted and exchanged all your old cells for new cells and constantly is turning over that flow. So again, it's either adding or it's subtracting. It's either creating regeneration or degeneration in your body. Okay? So your red blood cells are changing out every 120 days. Your bone cells are changing out every 2 to 3 months. Okay? So this like I say, and you're not even aware of this going on, right? 70 trillion cells on your team, and they're all maintained through this neurology 24/7 by an inside job, not by an outside job, totally by an inside job, and not about your awareness, right? You're not cognitive of what's going on. You don't have to think, how many red blood cells do I have right now? And when do I need to exchange those guys? And how many do I have to roll over in the next 5 minutes or 6 minutes or 8 minutes? It's automatic. It's constantly done for you 24/7. It's constantly turning over, exchanging old cells for new cells, old cells for new cells. Okay? It's just the dynamic of life. Okay? And it's constantly in balance and in harmony. 3 things you need to know about your body and your neurology, right? So every day you either grow a little stronger or you get a little weaker, right? So you have an opportunity to grow stronger or you have an opportunity to grow weaker. That's your choice. It is an option that we have. If you want to partake in getting stronger, you can get stronger. If you want to partake in getting weaker, you're going to get weaker. In order to grow stronger each day, you must have a clear neurological connection between your brain and your body. Okay? Brain, body. Mental, physical. There's not a separation here. It's one and the same, right? Anything you do to your body, you do to your brain. Anything you do to your brain, you do to your body. Right? They work as one. That's why it's so important, right? You want to clear your head. What do? If you're in on your computer, especially during this virus for 6-7 hours and you're pounding away, and you know what? Just like you're ready to blow a fuse, put your stuff down. Go outside. Take a nice, brisk walk outside. Get some fresh air for a half an hour, 20 minutes. And you guess what it'll do? It'll clear your cerebral hemisphere, right? Your lid. Because you just attached to your physical body, and the physical body will take care of your mental. Right? We don't utilize, we're getting so wound up in our heads lately. especially with this virus. Everybody's looking to blow a fuse, right? You need to utilize your physical attributes. That's part of our health. And that's part of the things they're trying to take away from us. Get out there, walk, socialize, talk with somebody. Don't isolate yourself. But getting out with nature, or going and doing some exercising, or exercise in your house, whatever. Just the physical, you got to balance your physical with your mental. And it seems that we're all getting more mental than we are getting physical. At least that's what I can see with you guys coming in for your adjustments. People are just so wound up lately. Okay? And in order to maintain a clear brain-body connection and grow stronger each day, your spine must be aligned and functioning properly. Okay, so your neurology's got to be connecting. Right? Just like your brain to your body's got to be connected. There's got to be connection there. Okay? That's what keeps us balanced. Okay? That's why your neurology is so important in regards to that balance and maintaining that balance and maintaining that harmony. Okay? Again, equilibrium. USA, right? What was that movie? That's where you have the capacity to get into your parasympathetics and relax, right? And let things balance off. There'll always be tomorrow. There'll always be the next hour. So again, take some time to clear your heads, to go do some physical activity, to go exercise. Right? And by the same token, right, wiring yourself up with caffeine isn't going to keep you on building yourself up in that stronger mode versus tearing yourself down. Right? The least amount of chemicals you have in your body, the better off you're going to be as far as that balancing act you got going on too. Okay? Just remember, right, it's your innate body's will to be what? Healthy and balanced. Your body's always trying to do that, right? Prove it? All right, I'll prove it, right? You cut yourself, what does it do? Does it let you bleed out or does it scab up? Scabs up, doesn't it? You spike a high fever, does it let you go to a fever that, you start burning up? No, it always tries to what? Bring your fever back down. Okay? Even in our posture, we have a postural reflex called the righting reflex, right? So if you look at yourself in the mirror and you got a lateral flexion, okay, and you check yourself out in the mirror and see the lateral flexion, what are you going to do? You're going to try to upright yourself, balance yourself off. You're always trying to come back to a balanced state. Your body's always working for you, never against you. It's always trying to add to you, right? That neurology works 24/7. Does it ever take you to court for abuse and overwork? Or now getting paid on vacation time? It's constantly given, right? The act of living is giving. And if it's not reflected in our neurology, I don't know what it's reflected in. Right? It's always on the job. Constantly trying to balance what it can balance. Trying to constantly balance the chemical state, the physical state, the emotional state, and the actual physical state. According to you, right? It's always individualized on top of that. And it's always present time consciousness. So where you were at the beginning of this video versus where you are now is totally different. What your perceptions are at the beginning of this video versus now are totally different also. And your body's already adapted to that. A pill, potion, lotion is never going to be able to do that. It's never going to be able to comprehend that. That's why our neurology is so profoundly powerful. Because it can make those adaptations. Right? It can flex, it can adapt, it can balance. So, just give your neurology a chance, right? Why don't you do that? That's what I propose to you, right? Just give it an environment that it can work at its best and see what it can produce as far as miracles. Believe me, it won't let you down. Right? You didn't read a manual to get where you are right now, to get out of your mother's womb. Right? That intelligence and those directions were already downloaded. You didn't have to think twice. Just was there. So if you just take a little time, a little effort, because the things that we're given, right, are usually the most important things. And the things we can't see versus the things we can see are more important than the things we can see. So if we take a little time and a little consideration in regards to our health that was given to us for free, and just give it an environment to work in, right? Exercise, get adjusted, get some good food in there, get some good positive thoughts. You'd be amazed at what this body can do for you and the opportunities and possibilities it has for you. So, thank you much. I appreciate it. Again, we're at Atlanta Chiropractic in Stoneham, Mass. We would really appreciate the opportunity to check your postures and your body mechanics to see exactly what we got going on. Love to meet you and check you out. Have a great night. Have a Mammoth Monday.